On here talk about Freida McFadden as a guest, as like a guest star. I'm all the way down.
Hold on. I guess I should have added that there was spoilers. I should have started with that. He left me. He always leaves me. Just kidding. We're getting married. What's up, guys? Today I'm reviewing The Intruder by Freida McFadden. I read this about a year ago, maybe. Kind of remember what it's about. Anyway, Freida McFadden, she wrote a movie. She wrote a book. It's a movie now. And that one really hot gal is in it. Amanda Seyfried. Don't tell me. Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney's in it. But this is not that. This is a different book. This one is about a girl who has a cabin in the woods, and she likes living alone. Couldn't relate. I like coming home to that guy every night. So she has a cabin in the woods, and all of a sudden this little girl comes in, and she's like got a knife, right? And then that's like the setup. You're like, whoa, she's gonna kill her. And then the rest of the story just goes on about this girl's backstory, about like how she got to the cabin. It's just telling from the perspective of this like little girl who's like getting abused, like her mom like burns cigarettes into her, like it's just not a good deal, right? It goes through the backstory of this little girl, and then you're like, wow, well, no kidding, no wonder she's in this cabin to go like kill this older lady, right? Queen of plot twists right here. The little girl is actually the girl that owns the cabin. And then the little girl that's intruding on the cabin, totally different. You basically just heard this girl's sob story about how she was abused to like how she lives alone. And now she's like looking at this other girl and she's like, abuse? You and me? They're twinning, right? So then she helps her get on a good foot, I guess. And I don't think anyone gets stabbed. And I think that the hot guy that lives in the woods, they get together because you gotta have that. Yeah, I got this at 30% off at Target. It's pretty good. One day I came home, and he's like, "Babe, I got a surprise for you." Gets me. This isn't even like a scented candle. This is like a prayer candle. This is like I'm gonna put this at an altar. I don't have an altar in our home, so now it's on our desk. Feels like a bad idea. I've only read like 4 of her books. They're pretty good. They're pretty corny. Like the first couple of pages are for sure like Wattpad vibes. If you're like you're into like not really getting fooled, right? You're like think something's gonna happen and it's like, whoa, that was unexpected. And it's not really that unexpected, but you're kind of stupid, so you think it is. It's the one for you. Damn it, see how much smoke this candle gave off. I saw a video from like one of those like spammy YouTube channels that was like, I always do this when my kid is sick, and they like took this candle, like this exact one, and like melted it down. And then like put like vapor rub in it. And I'm like, why don't you just take care of your kid? Like, this is the first thing I do when my kid is sick. Your kid comes home from school. Mom, I'm sick. And she's like, I gotta melt this. I gotta melt it. Do I just like give the desk tour of like all the stuff that's on our desk? Probiotic. Ibuprofen. Tape measure, obviously. Cologne. Thermometer. You sick? I don't know. Find out. It's real easy. Roll of paper towels. Gotta have that when you don't have napkins. More candles. Woman's multi. Coupons. Spray on deodorant. Pencil. I should have thought before spraying those two things together. Now it smells really weird in here. Really weird. Especially with candle smoke. Not it.